Welcome to the channel called CAD with Mr. Hugh. In today's video, we'll be looking at third angle projection. And we are looking now at part one of three videos covering the topic. So third angle projection, we'll use this projection to present a 3D object in 2D view. So we'll be drawing, for part one, we'll be drawing the front view and the top view. In part two, we'll be drawing the two side views, and in the part three of the series of videos, we'll be showing you how do we put the objects which were drawn in parts one and two, the videos, how do we put these objects on layers, right? And then we'll be showing you how to use the different commands to fix the drawing so that they look sharp and clean. So we'll be starting the video now. Welcome back to the channel. The name of the channel is CAD with Mr. Hugh. And in today's video, we'll be looking at third angle projection. Now, in the previous video, we looked at the design process that is entailed in designing a product. And we also look at how we complete the end elevation, given the front elevation and plan, whether the drawing was drawn in first angle or third angle projection. So there are two important videos which I highly recommend that you could visit after you've finished watching this one. So in today's lesson, we'll be looking at third angle projection. So on the screen, we have a pictorial view of an object, and we'll be drawing this object in third angle projection, and we'll be starting the video now. So the first thing we need to do, we need to look at the object and determine which side will be the front elevation. Okay, that's the first thing we need to do. And then from this information, we can know where the top view is, which is the plan, and which side represent the end elevation, right? So once we determine the front elevation, which side will be the front elevation, we will know which side will be the top view for the plan and which sides will be the end elevation for the third angle projection drawing. Now, here we have the establishment of the front elevation. So the front elevation will be looking in the direction of the arrow A. Then the top view, which is called the plan, will be looking from B, and the end elevation will be looking in the direction of C, and the other end elevation will be looking in the direction of D. So now we'll be starting off with the front elevation looking in the direction of the arrow A in our AutoCAD software. So we'll be drawing in AutoCAD now. So we'll be setting up our AutoCAD workspace, and we'll be using AutoCAD 2024. It will be the same version or the same procedure for the other versions of AutoCAD. All right, so the first thing that we'll be doing, we'll be preparing our workspace. And to prepare our workspace, we'll be using units. So the first thing we're gonna do is set our units. We type UN for units, a shortcut for units. Then here we select decimal if we're working in decimal. The precision 0.000 and the angle 0. So we're going to change this to 0, all right, for our drawing, okay? And here is the sample output. We press OK. Once we're so, if you want to work in feet and in architectural, you would select that, but we're in decimal. Press OK. Now, for our third angle projection drawing today, we'll be drawing the front elevation first. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna draw a line, a construction line, which is long enough, turn on ortho, which is long enough so that we can draw both the two end elevations and the front elevation. So here's my line, enter, right? Now we're gonna bring it towards the right. All right, so I'm gonna draw my front elevation. So the length of the front elevation is 60 millimeters. So we're gonna draw another line. 60 millimeters to the right of this point. Then we're gonna go, the height is 30 millimeters. So we're gonna go 30 millimeters to the north. All right, so we have the height at 30 millimeters. The next thing we're gonna draw is a line towards the left of this point, which is 30 millimeters long, enter 30. Then we're gonna go down 15 millimeters. Then we're gonna go across 30 millimeters. Then we're gonna go back down 15 millimeters, enter. So, all right, we have completed our front elevation. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna draw the plan view, which is the top view, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna draw a line which is 30 millimeters away from the front elevation. The purpose of this line is to space the plan, the top view from the front elevation, right? And this will be a construction line. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a line from this point going right across. Enter. All right. And I'm going to draw another line going to the right of this point. Enter. All right. Now, what we're going to do now, we're going to project these lines towards the top relative to the front elevation so that we can transfer this length of 60 millimeters from here to there going upward, so we don't have to measure again. So we go line from, turn off the object snap, gonna go from this point going up. This will be construction line, enter, from this point going up, enter, from this point going up. All right, so from this point, what we can do, we can put on the width of the top view, the plan view, which is 30. So we can go up 30 millimeters. Then we can come across to this point, which is the length of 60 millimeters. So I can come across to 60 millimeters. Then I can draw a line coming down here, from here to there. Then I go from there, enter. I'm gonna draw a line in the middle. In a little while, you'll see why I'm drawing it over the construction line. Enter. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put these lines on an outline layer, and these lines will be the outline for the finished product. So these will be darker than these construction lines, all right? So these lines, this line, this line, this line, and this one, this one, those are construction lines, right? All right. Now, what I have is my front elevation and plan, all right? All right. Now, what I'm going to do now, so I have my front elevation, which is this. That's my front elevation, the front view, right? And I have my top view. All right, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put these lines on the, gonna change the line type and put it on a thicker layer. So we're gonna go line weight, and we're gonna make it 0.3 millimeters so you can see it a little bit better. All right. All right, so we have changed the line weight of these lines. What we're gonna do, we're gonna come down here and we're gonna show the line weight display, right? If this icon is not here, then you come down to this icon, which is customization. You come up here and you go up to line weight and make sure that it is checked, right? So once it is checked, then it will show up down here, right? So we press in the workspace again. So if I click this line show line weight, there is the object shown with the line weight of 0.3. So here we have the front view and the top view of the 3D object, which is shown on the left of the screen. So in the next video, part 2 of the series of 3 videos covering third angle projection, we will be showing you the geometrical construction that will be used to represent the two side views, right? Both the side view looking from C. We have come to the end of part 1 of 3 videos on the topic third angle projection. We hope to see you in part 2. Bye. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, comment, and share.